Broncos fans, brace yourselves. Kotoni Staggs just exposed the dirty secret that's been rotting the club from the inside. Kevin Walters was a clueless puppet coach who dumped all the leadership on the players because he couldn't hack it himself. Yeah, you heard that right. In a Bombshell interview, Staggs straight up admitted KEVVIE left it all in our leadership hands and basically sat back like a spectator. This isn't praise, it's a savage takedown of a coach who handed over the reins because he had no idea what to do. If you're as furious as I am about how this led to Walters' inevitable sacking, smash the like button right now and subscribe to Aussie NRL updates for more unfiltered NRL truths. Don't miss out. Now, let's dive deep into this mess. Picture this, it's post-premiership glow, Staggs is chilling after a golf day, and Fox League throws him a softball about preseason vibes. But instead of hyping up the coach's master plan, Staggs drops this gem. He's learned he's been through a grand final, then he had to come back and do it again the following year. But to be honest, I think what he did at the back end of our year was he left it all in our leadership hands, and we've got good leadership there, and we can probably run most of it and he can just sit back, but he believes in us. Wait, what? He can just sit back? That's not a vote of confidence, that's Staggs spilling the tea that Walters was phoning it in. The players were running the show because KEVVIE was out of his depth. And guess what? This wasn't some offhand joke. It's a window into the chaos that plagued the Broncos under Walters. Remember those brutal losses, the inconsistent form, the whispers of dressing room drama? It all tracks back to a coach who couldn't lead a team out of a wet paper bag. But hold on, cliffhanger alert, if Walters was so hands-off, how did they even snag the 2024 premiership? Was it pure luck, or were the players carrying the load while KEVVIE took the credit? Stick around, because the surprises keep coming. Fast forward to the fallout. Walters gets the boot, and in comes Michael Maguire, who's already turning heads with a premiership win in 2025 and snagging Coach of the Year. But Staggs' words linger like a bad smell. Was the old regime a total farce? Staggs ties his future to KEVVIE, saying if Kev stays in that role, I guess I don't see myself anywhere else. Ouch. That's player power at its worst, basically admitting the inmates were running the asylum. No wonder the board had to clean house. Imagine the shock in the Broncos HQ when this interview aired. Staggs, a key player who's been there 8 years, essentially calls out the ex-coach for being a figurehead. We can probably run most of it. Translation: KEVVIE was clueless, and we had to step up or sink. This isn't just gossip, it's a narrative of neglect that explains why the team struggled post-premiership and why Walters is history. Moment of surprise, did you know this hands-off approach might have cost them back-to-back titles? Staggs talks hunger for another ring, but with leadership vacuum exposed, it's no shocker they faltered. Fans, this is the real story behind the sacking, a coach who believed in the players because he didn't believe in himself. And here's where it gets juicy. And here's the gut punch nobody's talking about. While KEVVIE was sitting back, the players were exhausted carrying a coach who couldn't coach. Staggs let it slip that the leadership group basically ran 2024 themselves, and when the wins dried up, who got the blame? Not the players who were doing double duty, no. The board sacked the one guy who'd already checked out. Absolute circus. Shock twist, Staggs swearing loyalty to Walters. If Kev stays, I'm staying, now looks like the final nail. The club realized they had a star player openly admitting the coach was redundant, so they ripped the band-aid off and brought in Madge to actually lead. Translation? Staggs' own words helped get his favorite coach fired. So when Kotoni says new beginnings and shrugs about the logo, what he's really saying is good riddance to the old mess. The premiership ring he sleeps with? Won in spite of Walters, not because of him. Broncos fans, the truth hurts. Your 2024 title was a player-led miracle, and Staggs just proved the ex-coach was dead weight. Drop a comment. Did Staggs accidentally end KEVVIE's career with this interview? Like if you're glad Walters is gone, subscribe to Aussie NRL updates for the rawest takes in the game, and I'll see you in the next one.